He always just, I'm telling you, that movie Django, real talk. I'm telling you, hats off to the director and the producers and the writers of that movie because, baby, let me tell you, when I say it couldn't be no more better of description of the Django movie than this right here, baby, let me tell you. Oh, Jesus. Okay. And the Django 2026 award goes to Officer Tatum. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Jesus. The Django Award. He's so awesome. So good to have the Django Award to you 2026. I know he's honored. We're going to get that award shipped to you. Officer Tatum will get it mailed out. Let us know. Give us your P.O. box, and we're going to get that shipped off to you, Officer Tatum. You're so great. Anyway, shout out to Officer Tatum for his award. Let's go.
above, but you decided that you wanted to take this bold step and give a statement and get your side out here. And I want to start at the very beginning of all of this and ask you, what was your relationship like with Nolan? Who was he to you?
Nolan, I could describe Nolan in a million ways. I mean, Nolan was not just
Sir, listen. I don't want you to describe him in many ways. I want you to describe him the night, the day, describe him July 4th, bitch. I don't want you to describe him in many ways how he was, how the football game was, how his character was, how his smile was, how he was so cool, and how he was so resilient, and how he didn't see color because his mama and daddy taught him how not to see color. I don't want to hear that shit. We know that. I want to talk about July 4th. Okay? I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that.
a best friend of me, but he was a brother. I grew up through elementary, middle school, high school, and even our freshman year of college. You know, we talked on the phone all the time. We were really close friends, and I mean, Nolan was like,
Listen, sir. It's starting to get homosexual. It's starting to get homosexual. I don't wanna hear about that. I don't want to hear about the y'all brother love or whatever. I don't want to hear about that. Because at the end of the day, too, see, after that movie Get Out, the Get Out movie or whatever, you know, I had an understanding after that movie Get Out. You know, that movie Get Out really, really taught me something. And what it taught me is that you got to watch motherfuckers eye by eye, day by day. Oh Lord, you got to watch motherfuckers because they'll be fascinated with you because of a certain distinction that you have. They could be fascinated with your hair. They could be fascinated with your strength or your tone. You know, a lot of times in a certain situation like that, you do have people that are just genuinely fascinated. You know, real talk, real talk. Oh shit, y'all, my bad. Hold on, I gotta go and check the stream because I haven't checked on them at all over here. I have not checked on them. Hold on. We ended I don't know. But let's see what else he's saying because I started to get upset. That's why I was doing. I lost focus. Let's go.
a brother to me, and Nolan lit up every room he walked in. He always had a smile on his face. He always had something good to say. I've never seen Nolan get in an argument with somebody and say bad things about someone. You know, there's a lot of people that talk crap nowadays, and Nolan was never that person. Sweetest soul ever. And I mean, I had a great relationship with Nolan.
Um, hold on, y'all. Let me say this. Oh, okay. We good. We good. We good. I thought I had lost connection. Oh, okay. I guess I'm in two different places at one time. Um, Mm-mm. 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 Mm. Nope. 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 Mm-mm. Nope. One more time.
I've never said or will ever have anything bad to say about Nolan Wells.
Yeah, and you guys, you said you kind of grew up together. Did you know his mom, or how was that? Because I saw in the media where it appears that she may have said, at least I saw in part that she said as if she didn't know any of you guys.
Right. Well, Nolan a lot of the times was at like my house and at my buddy's house. We never went to Nolan's house and hung out. I mean, and my friend group's very, very tight knit. I mean, we hang out every
Mm-mm. 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 Nope. 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 Mm-mm. No. 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 Lock them up. Lock them up. Lock. Lock them up. If you lock them up, you'll get some out of them. Just lock them up. Lock. Lock them up. Mm-mm. This don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. Okay, let's go.
every day when we're back home from school. In high school, we hung out most weekdays and every day on the weekend. And I mean, we were never at Nolan's house, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I met his father, and I mean, in 8th grade, Nolan. That's when Nolan and I like got really close. It was COVID year, and we were in class all year long together. Me and a couple of my buddies, and Nolan and I just got super tight because we'd get a Waffle House once a week together, eat, and I mean, we were just super, super close. But his dad would swing by Waffle House, and like hang out around us, but never. I was never around Nolan's parents a lot, but I mean that didn't change our relationship any. Nolan and I were still just as close, and he was just as close with my friends as anyone else. So.
And walk me through.
Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. 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 Nothing is adding up. They kept the throat for a reason. They kept the lungs for a reason. They kept all this shit for a reason. Officer Tatum is a Uncle Ruckus raccoon, big headed, rounded, slew footed CIA agent, raggedy motherfucker. But we thank you because what we can see is, with our own two eyes, we can see that this a lie.
Through the day of 4th of July where you guys were all going out.
Right.
This seems like something that I would assume that may have occurred more than just this year.
Yeah, of course.
Was it something that you guys did more than just this year? This is a two-part question. I want to know, is it something that you guys typically did together? Did you hang out often in this fashion? And then I want you to then walk me through 4th of July this year when the incident happened.
Okay. Being from the Gulf Coast, there's a boating and fishing is very, very popular. The 4th of July, every year, my friends and I, or my family and I, are out on the water. I mean, that's the one.
Okay. Let me say this. Being a born and raised Mississippian, now my footsteps are definitely my ground is Memphis, Tennessee, but my raising is Mississippi. And I will tell you this. Yes, people love fishing in Mississippi and stuff like that. However, in the South, could it be I lived in my own culture and they lived in theirs, and we're hearing about his culture of what they do. So let's hear about his culture. And I shut the fuck up.
One day is guaranteed everybody's going out. And that's a known thing. Everybody's trying to get a ride out to Horn Island, or people go to Ship Island, but most of everybody from Ocean Springs and the Gulf Coast go to Horn Island. And we went last year. Nolan was on the boat with me last year, and
Stop this. Stop. You know what gets me? I think what gets me the most is that in the way of just looking over this whole thing and seeing the coverage and all that stuff too. I think what gags me the most is that I put partial not to partial blame on the parents. And it has to be stated in all facts of because accountability was said this is all tragic. But I heard the father say, well, I teach my son not to see color. And that could have been one of the most dumbest statements I have ever heard when I heard him say that he doesn't teach us. How the hell do you not teach your child to see color and you live in Mississippi? You know? I was raised in Mississippi. My mama, I knew not to be racist. I knew how, but I knew where I was at. You know what I'm saying? Because I had white friends in school. You know what I'm saying? But I knew where the hell I was at. Because I was taught to be aware of my surroundings. Because at the end of the day, that you can try to make sure you feel like they're missing, but at the same time, these kids, have you not seen these TikToks where these folks have exposed their parents for being racist and misogynistic and having these religious psychosis and shit?
he was this was a common thing. My friends go on the boat when we're home. Very, very common. That's what we like to do. My friends like to fish also, and like to go on the boat. Not just fishing, but like to go on the boat, like to go on sunset cruises, like just like to do it all, on the water, And Nolan loved to do that too. I mean, he was not like he was just like everyone else in our friend group. He loved to go on the water and, have a good time with the guys. And that's what we did a lot. But 4th of July, everybody was out there. Like I said, like Nolan was always trying to go on the boat, trying to go out there with us. And he was always welcome to come. Nolan was always out there with us. And, but started 4th of July, my buddies and I had talked about this week's upcoming, everybody's very, very excited for the 4th of July from down here. Like it's a big thing.
It's a big deal.
Very, very big deal. And, I actually stayed with Nolan that night at my buddy's house, and I woke up at my buddy's house, and we went to McDonald's, got food. Nolan was not with me, and I went and got breakfast.
Hold on, I'm just really gagged right now because, bitch, let me tell you something. He didn't told this man more than what he didn't told the police. Okay. He didn't told this man more than he didn't told the motherfucking police. Bitch, I swear to you. Hold on. I'm just saying. He done set up here and told this man more than he done told the police. Hold on, y'all. Something wrong. Ooh, child, let's get to you. Y'all, you know what? Real talk. After this shit right here, listen, if we don't learn nothing else from this right here, real talk, y'all gonna learn that real talk. Mississippi is a different place. Like, I don't know. I can say that because I was born and raised there. You know what I'm saying? So I know exactly how it is, and like I know it's real. And hey,